they make and individual thinks in their everyday life for each of the decisions that they make. And this, I think, helps frame that.
Right. It's not a regulatory plan. Right. It's not what to do. It's really kind of guidance, a guide, of best things to do. It's not, no, you can't do that. It's like, these are the things you should be doing. The chamber is trying to get legs underneath their businesses of most sustainable practices and having a place where they have information and with sustainable practices, where to buy certain kinds of vending things, materials, all those kinds of things. They're looking for a place to house that. That's part of the whole concept of a toolbox. Chamber should have that toolbox. We encourage them to have that toolbox for their businesses. We want to link to that toolbox, so no matter where you go, if you are looking for sustainability, you can find a link for information. And so mostly what this plan is going to do in terms of workflow, I see for our staff, is being able to provide our website to be robust enough to do those kind of things. And they're interested. People say, I need to know more about it. I'm interested in that. How do I know more about it?
Your solutions committee, how many people are on that?
I guess we haven't really formulated that. I think a model using the steering committee where we have some representation of the different sectors is important, so that you have your natural resources, your utilities, water, energy, and your communities. So I think it needs to be kind of a broad base and, at least a dozen folks to represent those sectors.
So, what I seen when I went to the different committees is that they were pretty much loaded with people that wanted, had an agenda or they were going in a certain direction. And my personal opinion is I would like to see somebody on this solution committee that has, I just want to see different opinions, discussed at that level. So I would like to see somebody, first of all, how many people do you think we're going to have? I mean, you have
On the solutions committee?
right.
I don't think that's been flushed out. I think that's part of what will come through maybe the project team and working with the
So
board.
my question is then, will you put somebody on there that has different opinions?
Well, I can maybe answer that.
Answer
That actually will be in our hands to decide in terms of the makeup of the committee. But I think it would reflect more of what the steering committee is, and maybe you can go back to that.
Well, it's good when you say our hand right here,
Right.
because we never had any say in it before. So I want to make sure that we're going to have say in it now.
I think that representatives from these companies we would look at and try to get people who are interested. This might be a few more than we need, but the idea in that solutions committee is to work on the website toolbox.
The website toolbox.
The toolbox toolkit.
How is that a solution committee?
You want to help me out here, Dave?
Well, and I think as Gena pointed out, one of the underlying themes, one of the main themes, is the need to educate on sustainability in the community. And you saw it in all three of the sectors, in the environment, in the economy, and in the community. And so I think the first step, the first gap, the biggest gap that we acknowledge out there is just a place where people can go to learn more about sustainability and what it means, and as you said, what individuals can do, at no cost.
So Dave, how many people are going to be on this committee? Gena don't know, but can you help me out? How many people will be on this committee?
Well, and Gena said probably at a minimum a dozen people.
Okay.
And I understand your point of having, different views and I think that they always talk about conflict avoidance, but really some conflict is good, I think hearing a different point of view, I think would be very helpful, and healthy for this. Some good debate, back and forth. So, you know,
So,
we can certainly.
yeah, and I think I need to combine solutions. We're not going out there and solving problems. We're going to take programs, best practices, ways of doing things, already developed, and adding it to here, you know.
So this
there are things
solutions
that-
committee, we are gonna make the decision on who they're gonna be, is that what you're saying? Do I understand that correctly? That this
Clearly,
board will make that decision?
clearly.
Okay.
And we can appoint public to it.
That's who, I mean, yeah. It's the word education, but, you know, really, we're not going out there and creating anything that hasn't existed. There'll be no inventors on the solution committee. It's really using best practices and bringing them to a place where people can.
I got that, but we're gonna make the decision on this. I got that, I got that.
From what I've just heard here, I'm hearing that this board is not going to cede any of its authority by approving this. In your letter, Dave, you state that you're going to ask us to approve this plan at one of our April meetings. We're not going to be creating another bureaucracy here where our staff is going to be in more meetings than they already are. We're just meeting crazy. Our people, you know, when I call down here, they're always in meetings. And this isn't another bureaucracy being thrown at us, is it?
I really don't believe so. I think most of the initiatives, the sustainable initiatives, we've been, you know, from an internal operations standpoint, we've been doing most of that work already. It's really just putting as we talked about, as resources together in one place so that people have a place where they can go to get the information that they need. You know, so no, we've been working on this, and we were working on it before we started doing, you know, this planning effort as well. It's just really getting together and sharing that information.
And I think a good outcome of this planning process is that the organizations that you see up there learned a little bit more about what other organizations are doing related to, say, sustainability. The community colleges are doing a lot of training and working with programs that will develop green technology, green programs. The medical industry was talking about some of the things they were doing. Waste Commission obviously is doing a number of things. So it was a good learning experience for all the partners that were involved. And certainly as a networking group, this solutions committee will bring those ideas together for information sharing as one benefit of the group, so that others can learn from each other.
Yeah, we have a green team that works together, and so this is kind of really just a growth in that group. That's why I say that there really isn't really a change in our staffing level. The page that's in the plan that I think is probably most telling is that matrix page that I have you look at, because that alone, to our public, to see the number of plans and programs that are in effect right now that many people are doing in the different areas of transportation, we're not making those up, we're not doing, those are existing things. So that alone, sharing with, you know, the Chamber of Commerce to see what is already here in existence on one page is a big deal. And then having the links to those different programs in one place is a big help.
So a year from now, we're not going to have a request for a staff person to take care of it.
No.
Yeah,
No, actually, you know, really, if we can get, sustainability in my mind is everything that I've brought to the board. It's how to be lean, how to be focused, how to use the least amount of resources, how to save the most capital, and how to get the most best program. And it's just doing it. It's a different look of how to do that. And it's saying that we are accomplishing it. I mean, over the 20 years of all of the governments, and we're part of, you know, the landfill commission, I'm using landfill broadly, the number of programs that we have put in place in all these different sectors, and the number of programs our stakeholders have. I mean, the sharing was big, because there were a lot of people that some of it